Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Something Something Podcast with me, Dan.
And me, Kev.
Welcome back to episode 7.
Yes. Here we go. So we're in a new home now, aren't we?
Yeah, our new
We've got a
house.
yes.
Our new podcast home.
That's all we can really say, isn't it? Like, just think of a fruit. Just think of a fruit. It's half-eaten.
It's half-eaten fruit home.
It's not a pear.
And it's not a banana.
Yeah, so if you don't know what that is.
Or an orange.
Yeah, so we're on that place now. So
yeah, we're in the place of home.
Place of home. Anyway, we're going to tweet you and put it on social media.
Update you, yes.
You're going to know where we are now. So we're just no longer on SoundCloud.
But we are on YouTube.
Yes.
And this new home.
A new home.
Of the half-eaten fruit.
Yes. So, what are we going to do? Reddit.
We'll jump straight in today. We've
Yeah.
got so much to talk about.
Do you want to start? You had a story?
Yeah. This made me chuckle, this one didn't it? Because I told you about it the other day.
Yeah.
I was reading it, and a guy in America, can't remember the town, but that doesn't matter anyway.
No.
He went outside with his 9mm pistol, gun, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And he saw an armadillo, and he wanted to shoot it. So he did, but the bullet ricocheted off the armadillo's armour and shot his mum.
Oh,
His stepmum or whatever.
oh my
She
God.
survived and everything, luckily. But it was just like close range.
Just say, how close was he shooting this armadillo?
Quite close. I think it's like at least 2 metres.
Yeah.
And then he shot it, but it bounced off the armour. Shot his mum. She's in hospital. I thought that was hilarious. The armadillo must have been like, "Yeah, boy,
Yeah, this is
you
why.
can't get me."
This is my strength. Like, you can't shoot me.
I want to walk around now with like armadillo armour.
Yeah.
Give the army some armadillo armour. Actually, no, poor armadillo.
No, you can't kill him.
No, you can't kill
No,
it.
you can't
Maybe
kill
synthesise
They
it, so
could just
learn how it's done.
try and equal the material out that they've
Yeah.
got.
But they could just walk in like...
That's like the next Batman. I think he should be dressed as armadillo.
Batman armour.
It's just a bit less inconspicuous, though, isn't it?
Do you like my armadillo armour? Batman.
It's not black either, so you'd have to paint it black.
Yeah, you'd have to paint it like... And it'll look a bit lumpy as well, because
Yeah.
armadillo's armour looks a bit rounded.
Yeah, it just reminds me of an episode of Friends when Ross is the holiday armadillo.
I'm the holiday, I'm the Batman
It's like-
armadillo.
And Chandler's like, a what?
But yeah,
But
that was my strange bit of the week. What was yours?
Is that all you had? Just one?
Oh, that was the main one. The other one was
The
pretty
main one.
rubbish, to be honest. It was a vinyl-coated PS4. They made it look like a wood effect. And everyone was like, oh, I don't know, is it good, is it not good? I don't know, I think I'll just keep the PS4 black.
Vinyl PS4?
Yeah, like they coated it in like
Nah.
a sticker that looks like a wood effect.
PS4, for me, has to always be black.
Yeah, black, white,
Black
silver.
just looks nice. You can see my PS3 and Blu-ray and TV. It's
Yes.
all black. All black. It just looks nice.
Yeah, that's it. I like
Why don't mess
PS4.
with that?
No.
Don't mess with it.
But yeah,
Anyway.
go on.
Yeah, I've got some couple of Reddit things I came across the other day. So this is the Today I Learned, which is a story that someone has
Learned
come
today,
across.
yeah.
So this one was Today I Learned that a man named Aki Ra in Cambodia spent 22 years personally clearing over 50,000 landmines with no protective equipment,
What?
using a pocket knife, a pair of pliers and a stick.
So he's going around
He's going around
debombing
debombing landmines
with just a penknife.
and a stick.
Wow.
That's crazy.
He-
No equipment. Over 22 years doing that.
22 years.
How old does he get?
He's got some... he needs a medal.
Exactly. Doesn't he? I don't
Doesn't even have a medal or anything.
No, I don't think
Is
it's
he
anything out
British
there.
or something?
No, British. His name's Aki Ra.
Well, you never know. He might be living in Britain.
He's in Cambodia. But I just thought that was amazing.
That is
I mean,
pretty
have you
skilled.
seen that film, The Hurt Locker? When
I know. I've seen bits of it. I've watched the whole
when
thing.
their job is to go and disable
Yeah.
landmines. But they're wearing massive like spacesuits. They've got all these equipment, technology to tell them when it's ready to be de-armed and disarmed and deactivated. And this guy's just doing it. Landmine. Oh, here you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Die.
No safety equipment.
Next one. Boom. Done. Oh, it's crazy. I thought that was really good.
Fair
He
play
got
to his
upvoted.
skills.
Yeah, he got upvoted quite a lot. I read it. And this other one, I was just like, what the hell? Today I learned that during the 18th century, you could pay your admission to the zoo in London, to London Zoo,
Yeah.
by bringing a cat or dog to feed the lions.
What?
Yeah.
This is the 18th century.
18th century. It's quite a while ago.
Yeah.
But if you
I've got a cat for you. It's a meal. There you go,
I
lion.
haven't got any threepence today.
I've got no fruity bits.
Well,
oh no, that's not it. I don't know what
whatever it is.
There is a fruity.
You could pay. You could get into London Zoo by bringing some food for the lions to eat.
Bring the food for the lions.
Incredible.
Wow.
I think back then it was Henry VIII that was.
Yeah, that's a bit evil, isn't it?
A lion.
There you go, lion. Have a cat.
I don't even think lions would eat cats.
No, they're the same.
They're relatives.
They are cats.
They're cousins, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't know, I guess. Do they? I'm bigger than you. I'm going to smash you up.
Yeah, I'm just going to copy that. So yeah, if you had no money in the 18th century,
yeah,
you could go to London Zoo by bringing a cat or dog along.
Crazy. What if we went today with a cat? You know, in the 18th century, I could bring a cat and you could just let me in. They'll be like, get out.
Get out. It's either a voucher or you pay.
Yeah. Well, I've got a sun voucher.
I'll get it for £9.50.
Holiday.
Yeah. So that's a couple of bits on there on Reddit which I thought were just really interesting. And there's one more thing I found as well. Recently I went to the Cotswolds and a lovely little village called Borton on the Water.
Oh.
And in this village they have a model village. And because it's a model village in a village, the model village has the model village in it.
So you walk into it.
So you can walk into the model village, and in that model village where you're walking around, you're going to see the other model village because you're in it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so it's kind of like Inception, like, you know, with like levels. But in that model village,
get drunk.
Yeah, in that model village is another model village, so it's kind of like layered.
Oh,
it's so clever! Really, really clever. I've not been to model village yet, but I didn't know it had that many layers to it.
Mm.
And I think it goes. I think it's actually called model village.
model.
Yeah, because there's 5 different model villages, layers to it, which I think is incredible. But yeah, that's it.
Lovely.
That's Reddit.
That's good for strange news.
That's
week.
Very good, isn't it? Compared to last week.
Yeah, last week's was a bit.
Oh, and there was a video I watched, which is titled "A 3-inch piece of glass between life and death," and it's this person's filming a massive gorilla. And one of the gorillas just sitting there doing nothing, and then one, like in the far corner, starts running towards the perspex glass and jumps at it, and it cracks.
That's 3-inch glass.
3-inch glass, and it cracks.
But it didn't go through it.
It didn't go through it.
But then you'd be like, I'm leaving now.
Jesus, I would run out of there.
Yeah, I'd be like, if it just cracked, he's got some strength.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I remember seeing one on You've Been Framed as well, which was one of the gorillas kicking the glass. Yeah. And it cracks as soon as he kicked it.
God, they have got strength, haven't they? Yeah.
They would destroy anyone.
Battle that.
Yeah.
If that was your bodyguard, you'd be like, yeah. I've got a silverback.
Yeah. I've got gorillas by my side. What are you going to do about it? So yeah, strange news.
Excellent.
That was it. I think that's pretty good.
Moving on to the next sort of subjects, I guess.
Gaming. Classic gaming.
Classic games, new games, gaming news.
Yes.
Something.
Classic games, do you want to get out of the way? Classic games?
Classic game. Right then, we'll do classics first.
Yeah, we'll do classics first.
My classic game of the week is Mega Bomberman.
Oh.
Mega Bomberman!
I used to love that game. What console was that on?
It did come out, I think, even on the PS1.
Yeah.
And then it was on, the SNES.
It was on, Mega Drive, wasn't it?
Super Nintendo as well.
Oh, Nintendo, that's it. Yeah.
But what a game!
That's a good game.
It's a classic. Go around.
They've done a lot of versions of that now, haven't they? They've really...
Yeah, it's been Mega Bomberman 1, 2, 3. And...
I remember looking on the PlayStation Store and I remember seeing loads of different copies of it.
Yeah, there is quite a few. It's just like worms, isn't it? There's different adaptations of the original.
3D ones and stuff like that. But Bomberman was really good. You had to think about what you're doing. Really,
yeah, it's like a little strategy type of thing. It's
I really love games like that. We have to think on what you're doing.
That's mine of the week.
Your Mega Bomberman. Put that in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I will.
Hall of Fame. My one, Tekken 4.
4?
Tekken 4.
Not Tekken 1, 2,
Nah, Tekken 4, just because it was the first...
I think a couple of weeks ago I might have said Tekken 2, so yeah, you can have Tekken 4.
Yeah, I'm just taking it. I'm just
take the Tekken 4.
Just taking Tekken 4, that's it. It was one of the ones I think first properly played. I don't think I really played the first 3 that much. And it's funny, if you go back to Tekken 1, if you
oh
have
my
seen the
God.
graphics...
And the slowness of it.
It's like... Tekken 4, I think, was the first one on the... I don't know if... Tekken 3, I think that was on PS1, and Tekken 4 was on PS2. I think it was the first PS2 one. And I liked it just because it was better graphics, but also at the time, you had Tekken Force mode, which was cool. It was 2-player, it was 1-player. You could pick any character you want, and you just went around the 3D world beating people up, and then you had a boss at the end.
Yeah. It's
The
a bit
only
like
thing that's
Disney.
so hard about it is that there's no save point. So you really continuously went and played until you died. I don't think I ever completed it. So did you ever play it Tekken Force mode?
I played it a bit. I don't think I played Tekken 4 that much though.
No.
I look forward to the Lewis one though when that comes out.
Tekken 7.
Yeah,
That is good. I still love Tekken Tag Tournament. We played that.
Yeah,
a while
Tekken
ago.
Tag's brilliant.
Number 2 is the best one. I think that's the best Tekken game so far.
Yeah, I do like Tekkens. All of them are brilliant.
They're all good. There's other ones as well I haven't really played. Like I used to love Soul Calibur. Remember Soul Calibur?
Yeah, that was. Is that the one that you had like beach people in it? Oh no,
that's Dead or Alive.
Oh yeah, Dead or Alive.
Yeah, that's hard. Dead or Alive's really. They play that in the tournaments because it's like you can't button bash on Dead or Alive.
No,
you need to know the buttons.
Bang 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 bang.
Yeah, like Tekken you can sort of get away with it, but Dead or Alive you need to know. You need to know the combinations.
Yeah. And
Soul Calibur was one where you had weapons and you could block. So that was kind of back and forth. You had special moves as well. But yeah, so Tekken 4. Great game,
yeah.
Mega Bomb Man, great game.
Classic really games of the week.
Done. So that leads on to gaming news now. So
yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat 10 come out this week.
Yes, I have. I was going to talk about that actually. Yeah,
and people were saying that it took ages to load up.
Yeah, one of my friends, Tommy, he said. I remember reading something on Facebook. He said it took 3 hours to install.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Why though? I thought it'd be all on the disc. Surely you wouldn't have to download additional. Well, you might do
now with next gen gaming. You think like with a PS4 or an Xbox One, you think games would just be on a disc and load instantly. What with the RAM power these machines have got now? You'd think they would just load up straight away.
Exactly.
What is to install?
Whenever I buy a new game, like there's always a patch to download. Like, why don't they just pre-patch it before they release it? Oh, whoops, we've released it. Now we need to do another patch before we play it. So I think maybe they released it too early. I don't know.
It's funny though because even on old games, they're still patching them. I remember putting in like a game on a PS3 a while ago, and it had another update. I was like, "This game's like 3 years old. How are you still
when did you last play it though? That's the point.
Oh, it wasn't long ago. About a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I know what you mean. It is annoying. It kind of puts me off as well because it's like you want to. When you get a game, I remember getting a game. You used to go and buy one with your pocket money. You know, on the weekend.
Mommy, I need pocket money.
You wouldn't. You save up for games. You go and get a game. You'd play it there and then. You had PS2, PS1. You had no fuss. Put the game in. It was ready to be played. You have to download it. You have to be online to play it. You have to download DLC.
No, that's right.
So much. And that seems to me they've just made it harder. You know.
And it's just quickly patching.
After 3 hours, you're not even in the mood for it.
Okay, bye. I'll go to bed.
You can't do anything because you can't really turn the channel off because you need the TV on.
I think there's still continuing bits of issues with it that they know about, and I think I've seen on like Twitch and things where people have been playing it and they can't log into the network properly. So I think they're trying to fix it.
But from what in terms of the game itself, everyone's saying this is the best Mortal Kombat game that they've made. They've introduced quite a lot of new characters as well into it.
Yeah.
It just from the reviews I've read and the scoring, everyone's at least gave it 80 or higher, between 80 and 90.
Yeah, it's just good. I don't think I'll get it only because
as soon as I get a PS4, I'll get it. Yeah, it's one I've always liked Mortal Kombat. I think one of my favourites.
I wonder if Thingy's in it.
Who's in it?
Whoopsie!
Whoopsie!
I wonder.
He should be that little character.
Whoopsie!
You should be able to unlock him. But I think that's so good about the old Mortal Kombat games. They had a crypt and you could unlock so much stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of DLC on this.
And obviously we've got Predator and Jason Voorhees on this one as well.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that. Do you remember the X-ray moves you could do? So you did a move.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I like that.
And it would go into X-ray.
And it would break their face.
I mean, there's one. This girl she has a move where she goes and splits, and she uppercuts the testicles. You see the testicles squish.
I don't remember that move.
No, this is a new one. This is what I saw.
The newest one. Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's so cool, isn't it?
So I remember X-ray mode being on one of the previous ones.
It's been in the last couple of games.
That was more like the bones, wasn't it?
And obviously the game is always known for its fatalities as well.
Yeah, I love fatality.
I think
that's Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
We could go on about it for hours. But,
and I was going to say there's a couple of games coming out soon. We talked about Final Fantasy last week. And on the PS4, you might be interested in this, they've got the Final Fantasy X2 HD release.
Oh, the 10 and 10.2 HD
on the PS4
remake, yeah.
So considering how good it is on the PS3, I can't imagine that's going to be 10 times better than the PS4.
Yeah, I mean, people that do buy the PS4 remakes from PS3, you do see a graphical difference,
Yeah.
and like they've smoothed it all out. Like from GTA 5 to GTA
It's
5 on the
incredible.
PS4, it's
Yeah.
like, whoa,
It's incredible.
that's really good.
You know
what
how
they've
good it
done.
is on the PS3. When I played GTA on PS3, I was blown away by the graphics.
Yeah,
Incredible.
it was
And
great.
my brother had it as well, and I was like, how could it get even better? The graphics is more smoothed out, more textures are gone, and it's incredible. So yeah, that's out on the May the 12th if you're interested. And then Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh, everyone's loving this at the moment, aren't they?
June 23rd.
Yeah, my brother he keeps going on about it, how much he wants it, and he watches it. He must have watched the trailers and things maybe 5 or 6 times.
I've seen it quite
maybe
a lot.
more.
Yeah.
Like the same trailer though. Like it only lasts about a minute. He's like, oh, I must have watched it 100 times.
I don't think they've released any gameplay yet. Gameplay trailers.
Oh no, they have. A little bit, yeah.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it plays. But
on YouTube, check it out. It's pretty cool.
I need to get hold of Batman Arkham City again because I really enjoyed that. It's really good.
Yeah, I do like those.
Batman Arkham City.
Going on to later releases, it's been announced later on this year, Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Oh, okay.
So, from Black Ops 2, a lot of people like that game.
I didn't play
Black Ops 3, I didn't play it either. I've got Advanced Warfare, which I like, and there's got like the exoskeleton suit. That's not going to be in Black Ops 3, and they're just going to use the jetpacks in it instead. So you still get a double jump, but not like.
Because wasn't Black Ops 2 a bit more set in the future?
Sort of, but not massively.
The first one,
Advanced Warfare seems a bit futuristic.
I like the first one. The first one was good. I enjoyed that. It had a really good storyline. Quite a lot of famous actors were doing it. Gary Oldman was on.
Yeah, they always get famous actors, don't they? Even in Advanced Warfare, they've got Kevin Spacey in it.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's just really good. So, to Black Ops 3, that's coming out later in the year.
Yeah.
And what about Battlefront?
Star Wars Battlefront, the trailer.
The trailer
got released yesterday afternoon in the UK, I think.
You seen it? You watched it?
Yeah, it wasn't actual gameplay. It was game footage. Like this is the engine it uses.
Okay,
but it looks amazing.
So it's kind of like cinematic sort of.
But in the end of the trailer, this is a bit of a spoiler, but I think most of the people in the world have watched it by now anyway. Vader comes out, and his lightsaber goes on, and that's then when it ends. So it's hints that you could perhaps maybe be Jedi, isn't it?
Really?
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know if
you'd be shot up, but you'd have to use it as like a tank or something. Like
you couldn't in the last one, could you? Like
no, I didn't think so.
But
it sort of teases: will it or won't? Will it not have like one person being a Jedi in each team, or if you all like? It'd be good to have like a mode where Jedi's versus Jedi's or something. You have a massive really arena.
Cool. Well, can you imagine how many people it's going to be able to host? Any one battle.
I remember on Xbox, the original one, the first one. I had a Star Wars game, and it was Jedi Knights or something like that. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it was literally an online game, and you'd go into arenas and battle other people with lightsabers. I loved it.
That's cool.
You had the Force and everything. I was like, hope they bring that adaptation into Battlefront and have obviously the normal modes.
There's been quite a lot of Star Wars games, isn't there? Like over the years, The Force Unleashed being quite a good one, where you could play as the apprentice for Darth Vader.
Yeah. That's cool.
The first one was really good, and the second one was apparently terrible.
Yeah, I didn't play the second one too much.
I think it sort of bridged the story between a couple of films as well. But speaking of Star Wars, it's the trailer. Yeah,
the new Star Wars film it's saying December this year.
December, Christmas time, isn't it?
And
Christmas film.
It was released a 1 minute, 20-second trailer, I think it was. And it looked really good. They showed lightsabers in it, and it looked more like...
It showed more of the aerial combat as well, the aerial fighting, and the scale of it as well, which I think you kind of forget how big the scale was of like the ships and the things they use, and it's massive.
I love it.
And I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but watching this trailer, I was like, I really want to see this.
I mean, I've watched all of them. I've got to watch this. You got to follow it on, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And at the end, Harrison Ford pops up with. Han Solo he looks old in it, obviously, but he's with Chewie. He's like, "We're home, Chewie," and he's like, "That was supposed to be a Chewie voice."
Raise more questions, isn't it? Of who's talking? Who's the guy talking? Is that Luke? what's going on. Like,
Oh, what in the
yeah,
what just while the
shows
trailer's
the
going
helmet
on?
of Darth Vader.
Yeah,
as
well,
well.
everyone's got like the Force powers and things.
Yeah.
You've got it in you. We've all got it.
Yeah,
So it's just like rekindling the franchise. You know, 'cause it's like set quite a few years after the last one.
yeah, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Force Awakens. That's going to be good. That's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, that'll be packed out every week.
Yeah, that's going to be a film that has like 20 showings a day. I think.
However, you're lucky because in a couple of weeks,
Next week,
Avengers
next Friday.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I will be watching it, but not straight away.
8:30 IMAX 3D. I can't wait. It's going to be so good.
IMAX 3D as well. That'd be a nuts.
I'm not even going to say. I won't even say anything.
No, don't, because I want to watch it. And then, but you give me a rating.
I'll just go straight into the rating.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, I'm going to watch it.
When it comes to Marvel, anything to do with anything is a spoiler potentially for someone. You want to kind of keep that secret. But yeah, really looking forward to that. And speaking of Marvel, been watching Daredevil recently.
Yeah, I haven't watched any episodes yet, but you have.
I have. I'm on episode 10 now. I've really binged it.
Binged it?
As soon as
is it good though?
It's so good. It is really good. They've really gave, because it's a TV show, they can finally give the character time and, to become Daredevil. Like, show us his early days, show us about his dad. And they did touch upon that in the film, but they didn't have enough time.
No,
The film's, 2 hours long, the average film. This, obviously, has got 13 hours to tell a story and to tell what it's going through, the relationships he has with people, bad guys, and the fight scenes are some of the best I've seen in any TV show.
Really?
Really, really good. It's gory. It's a 15. There is a lot of gory. There's blood. There's a lot of gory scenes. Like, people are saying like Marvel have gone soft ever since Disney have taken over. And that was on Reddit. Someone put, "Oh, so you think Marvel have gone soft?" And then check this out. And then someone shows a post of a scene in Daredevil where like something really gory happens.
Yeah.
It's like they haven't gone soft.
No,
So
that looks cool.
Really cool. This is the first in the mini series they plan on doing for Netflix and Marvel.
I like that idea.
You've got Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and someone else, and then they're going to do their own film as well. But it is set in the current Marvel universe, so they do mention things about Avengers and stuff as well. So
yeah, touching on that actually, because I saw a trailer for Arrow. Is Tony Stark in Arrow?
No.
So what the hell did I watch then the other day on Facebook?
No, because Arrow's DC.
So
Tony Stark's
I don't understand
Marvel.
what
that might have been a fake trailer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I swear I saw on Facebook that. Who's that? Is that Tony? Is it supposed to be Tony Stark in it or something, or what?
Nah, that might have been a fake. It might be someone who looks like him.
I was thinking, because he can't cross over into another realm of DC Marvel. They wouldn't like that.
No.
I need, more clarification on that, because that looked a bit weird to me.
Someone's obviously just taken a fake trailer.
Unless it's someone else has got like a suit in the universe.
Oh, they have, yeah.
Who is that then?
I don't know the character's name, but there is a guy at the moment who has got a suit that he uses.
Maybe it was in relation to that then?
Yeah, it's him. That's the only thing that's sort of similar to Iron Man. This guy's wearing the same sort of suit that can give him powers.
Yeah, because the arm that was in the trailer, it didn't look like Iron Man's hand, actually.
No, it wasn't, no.
So it must be in relation to that, then.
It is, yeah. This guy wants to defend his city, and he's made a suit to help him do that.
Yeah, because people say, "Oh, is this Tony Stark?"
Kind of like Iron Man. I might even be borrowing from I don't know what character came first, but yeah. And I was speaking of that, did you hear about yesterday? Apparently, some footage of Batman vs Superman got leaked online.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to watch this.
Zack Snyder apparently released it himself because it was planned to come out on Monday, but someone leaked it. Obviously, it goes everywhere. It goes viral, and apparently it's online. About a minute clip.
I might have to look into this because I love a bit of super moves.
From what people are saying, like it's really, really dark. They've gone really dark with it, which I love.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I don't know what they. There was rumours that they wanted to split into 2 films, but I think that's been squashed now. I think it's just going to be 1 film.
Yeah. And I hope at the end that
it's basically going to be a 2-hour trailer for the Justice League film that's going to come out the year after.
And I hope, that in the film that they do join forces against something bigger or something.
Right, well, actually, Lex Luthor's in this one. I don't know who the bad guy, the main bad guy is.
Yeah, because it just says Batman versus Superman.
And people were saying how when you put Batman against Superman, who were saying, "Oh, Superman can win because he's just Superman; he can do everything." But then you think about who is Superman's worst enemy? It's Lex Luthor. He has no powers.
Yeah, that's true. He just uses, guess what? Kryptonite.
Yeah.
And I think that is basically...
He's smart.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne as Batman will put kryptonite in his suit.
Yeah.
And then he beats him up, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. You're going to see Wonder Woman. You're going to see... there's another character. I forgot his name now. He's in the sea. I forgot his name. Aquaman, that's it. Aquaman. You're going to see him.
Aquaman.
Yeah. And so it's going to be... Like, here's this character, here's this character. And you're going to see them soon in a film together.
Yeah, that's quality.
But I don't know who their main bad guy is. But looking forward to that. It was going to be this year, but they pushed it back a year later. So we'll see how that goes down. We've gone sort of into games, into movies, flowing quite
through.
A few things. I was going to say, and also there's an Ant-Man trailer.
Yeah, that looks good. I even tweeted about it. I was like, Ant-Man looks amazing.
They showed a lot more footage of when he's smaller.
Yeah.
And how the action...
Yeah, I was like, he's got powers when he's small, and then he can just like beat people up.
It's crazy how they've made it look really, really good when it's smaller. But then the bit at the end of the trailer when they're on the train,
it's funny. Yeah,
it zooms out and
like,
shows the
Thomas going.
That's going to be really cool.
Watch that trailer, anyone that hasn't watched it.
Man, yeah, check it out. That's coming out soon. That's June or July, I think.
You'll be watching that, and
definitely.
Then you can give us a review.
That might not be the same day release, but I'll definitely be watching.
Do you watch any films this week?
Not in the cinema, no. There hasn't been many releases this week.
So no reviews this week.
No reviews.
Maybe next week.
We watched one though, didn't we, on Wednesday?
Oh yes, the Eli Roth film.
Clown.
Clown.
Which hasn't been officially released in the UK, is it? Really?
No, it's on the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
So it's available to rent.
That's how we watched it. $3.49.
And it was quite dark and eerie sort of clown.
It was interesting, wasn't it? So
yeah.
basically it's the kid's fault. What happens. So it starts off with a birthday party. A kid wants a clown. The clown cancels. So the mum's like, oh, what are we going to do? We need a clown.
Yeah.
The dad's at some sort of house. He's a realtor or something like that.
Real estate agent in America.
Comes across this crate that has a clown suit in. So he puts it on. Turns out to be the clown. But then he starts realising he can't get this suit off.
It's like stuck to him.
Stuck to him. The wig that he was wearing becomes his hair. The nose is attached to him, and he starts looking evil, doesn't he? But I thought it was quite corny the way they sort of linked it back to old versions of the clown and how it was called the Cloyne and how it was a demon and stuff. That was a bit silly, but yeah, in the end, I didn't think much of it.
I give it a rating myself about a 6.5.
Nothing really happened, did it?
No, the ending was a bit pony.
A bit shit, wasn't it?
But I mean, watch it. It's worth a watch because it's Eli Roth.
Eli Roth, yeah. If you like Hostel,
stuff like that,
you probably won't like this because no one else. Yeah,
it's not. It's completely different. Maybe that's why it didn't get released.
Yeah, but he only produced it, so he hasn't directed it.
Yeah,
so he doesn't have a lot of input into it. But I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, 6.5 to 6 or whatever.
Yes, that's that. So
we'll go on to our classic films of the week.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Classic. What's yours?
Mine is From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, that is good. That is a film which you don't want to tell anyone about because it starts off so normal, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll watch it.
Where's this going?
My missus told me to watch it, and she said, don't read the back of it, just watch it. I was like, all right then, okay, so this is like a gangster heist thing all the way through, and then BAM!
Gets to the bar scene. And it just goes completely 180.
And I was like, what the hell is going on?
It flips, doesn't it?
You
don't see it coming.
No. If everyone hasn't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, actually, because you got to watch it From Dusk Till Dawn.
But no, they must have seen that.
George Clooney, yeah.
It's 2015, you must have seen that.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, though.
Quentin
Tarantino is in it as well.
He's in it as well.
George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. It's one of his best films.
Great film. And they did try and do, like, there's people that bought the rights and did adaptations.
The TV show was really crap.
Dusk Till Dawn 2 and 3 was pretty rubbish.
Yeah, the TV show wasn't even that good either. At all.
Yeah, that's my one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's really good. That's really good. Mine's Speed.
With Keanu.
Keanu Reeves. I touched on him last week when I talked about John Wick. But John Wick's still so good. But Speed, I really liked that film. It's got a few joking points, isn't it? Like the bit where the bus jumps the bridge.
Yeah.
And then the way you can tell the angle of the bridge. It's going upwards, so there's no way the way when you see the bus in the air, how it's higher and it sort of lands lower. It's odd,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
think you kind of say whatever.
It's
like,
an old school film.
Old school film. You don't really look that much into it, but for a plot point, I thought that was incredible. And I found something out recently that apparently Joss Whedon of Avengers fame and obviously Serenity and everything else, he actually had a hand in writing the script. He came in and tweaked the script.
Oh yeah.
So some of the dialogue is actually Joss Whedon's dialogue.
Oh, that's quality.
And the film's quite old, so it's like, wow,
Yeah.
I didn't even know how Joss Whedon was around that time ago.
Quite young.
So hence now, the dialogue's so good and the villain's really good as well. And that's a film, kind of like True Lies. It's a film that doesn't end when you think it's going to end.
Yeah.
You know, like it ends and it's like
there's
another ending, like there's another bit, and it's like you keep forgetting about that bit. And the same with Speed, like only so much is on the bus, isn't it?
Yeah,
and then he's on the train with the bad guy. And it's like, oh wow, this is cool. I really like that. Speed, really good.
Speed,
and
good one.
Then we're going to talk about the sequel because it's awful.
No, yeah,
how you can have Speed in a boat, I don't know. But
it's a bit pony, wasn't it?
It's rubbish.
But yeah, that was good.
That's it. Quite a lot of films there.
I think we're going into our Anything Goes section.
I have a question.
And this section, for new listeners,
I have a question.
You can submit questions to us. We talk about literally anything random.
Yeah, it's not.
I might rant some weeks or whatever, but I think
you have the last 6 times.
Because there's nothing coming in yet. But please email us, tweet us.
We want some questions.
I'll give you the stuff at the end.
Ask us anything you want. But I've got a question for Dan.
Oh, here we go.
To fill these gaps. So, if you could wake up tomorrow, Daniel, in the body of someone else, who would you pick and what would you do?
In the body of someone else,
yeah.
Who would I pick and what would I do?
Yeah.
Who would I pick?
Go.
Oh my god.
That's a good question, isn't it?
Pretty on the spot there.
That's a good question. You can pick anyone. I'll let you pick fiction, non-fiction. So you can pick anyone you want.
In the world.
In the world.
And non-fiction, interesting.
Yeah.
If it was non-fiction, I'd obviously wake up as Superman.
Yeah.
Because then I'll be like,
all right, we'll choose 2. Choose a non-fiction one.
So yeah, Superman from non-fiction, obvious reasons why I would get up and then what would I do during the day? Well, I'll play around with his powers, obviously. I'm going to fly about.
Fly around.
I'm going to X-ray vision.
I'll go do shopping. Well, I won't take the car. I'll fly.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom around on my feet as well. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Superman. So, and fiction?
Fictional. You mean real life?
Real
that
life.
was fiction.
Yeah.
Non-fiction.
Yeah.
The President of the United States.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Barack Obama.
Bit of Barack.
Yeah?
I'm a fan.
What do you do when you wake up? So you wake up, you just stand
I'll be like,
so it's 10 o'clock Sunday morning.
Let's go to Area 51. I want to check it out. Surely he's got the power to go there.
He must do. That reminds me, talking about that, have you seen National Treasure?
Yes.
The second one.
Yeah.
When they find that book with all the secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Going back and he said, someone told him to look at a certain page. And he said, I've looked at that page and oh my God, it's true. So and we never know what it is, but it's like, there must be something like that, all these secrets that we don't know about.
Oh, obviously.
They're kept from us.
I'm going to talk about it more in Anything Goes next week because I like conspiracies. I've got books on conspiracy theories. Whoever likes conspiracies out there, love it.
Yes, I do like thinking about things like that. So Barack Obama,
yeah,
that's who you'd be.
I'm going to spin it around and ask you that now. Just be quick with it, I suppose, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
So, fictional first.
Do you know what? I'd want to be Robert Downey Jr. for a day.
Well, Iron Man.
Yeah, just because he is.
Or actually him himself.
Him himself.
Okay, so that's
Robert
non-fictional.
Non-fictional, because he is Iron Man. He is Tony Stark. He lives it. He is the character.
Yeah.
So
and in real life, he pretty much semi-lives it because he's quite rich.
That's what I mean. He's rich. He is arrogant. He's everything that he needs to be.
Alright then, yeah,
I'd be him.
fictional then. Fictional?
Fictional?
Maybe you just be Iron Man.
No, I'd be Daredevil. I'd be Daredevil.
Daredevil, eh?
Daredevil, yeah. I've just been watching his show.
A blind fighter.
Before he got his costume, in the show, he's wearing all black and he's got a thing over his eyes and that goes down. So it's like hiding his eyes. So all you can see is his mouth.
Like a bad man.
And like a ninja. Yeah. And he just kicks the shit out of people. So I'd be him. I'd go around at night just beating up people. Like,
hey gang, I'm blind, but you don't know what power I've got.
But I know everything you have. And because he's blind and he was blinded as a child, his senses, everything else are just incredible. There's a scene where he can tell what's in the room with him.
Yeah.
Just from hearing it,
Yeah,
it's incredible. Everything is sort of like accelerated that much higher to the point, even though we can see it, we can't see what he sees. It's so good. And you can hear things, you can hear conversations a mile away. It's like, what? Oh, it's so cool. So I'm B Daredevil.
Cool.
That's it.
For this week.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in to episode
Check
7.
Out us on a new home.
Yeah, check us out on this
Half-eaten fruit.
Half-eaten fruit. Also, you can follow us, please, on Twitter at the Something Pod, capital T, capital S, capital P, because you have to put them in on Twitter.
Does it actually?
I think it does matter.
It does matter. It does matter.
I say that every week. It does matter, I think.
You do, yeah.
And
yeah.
my personal one, Dan, is at DanMan5K, and Kev, yours is...
Mine is Cyril Kevbo. We've
also
got...
Kevbo.
Yeah, Cyril Kevbo. And we've got an Instagram now as well.
We have an Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to put a photo on, actually. I was supposed to do it before the podcast, but I'll do it afterwards. I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's also the Something Pod, so follow us on Instagram. Facebook is coming soon. We have YouTube. Well, I'm thinking of Facebook. I mean, a lot of people use it.
I think we're going to maybe go Google Plus as well. I think we get Google Plus.
Google Plus.
Yeah,
so I'll put links up on Twitter for YouTube for
episodes 1 to 6. With tweets.
Yeah, episodes 1 to 6 is good. I mean, 6 we did say we're at our new home, but we weren't
allowed to say.
So it's on YouTube instead.
Yeah.
But thanks for tuning in this week.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's been good, actually.
And we look forward to your questions. And thanks for subscribing.
Tweet us.
Thank you.
Tweet us pictures.
Take
Cheerio.
Care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.